In Q1 of 2026, Amazon made $181 billion, right? Groons, in just 2 years of launching, actually had an annualized recurring revenue of $300 million, and iMate had $100 million annual recurring revenue within just 11 months of launch, and this was as of late 2025. Why is it that these brands can just scale through the roof, and a lot of you are still stuck? Like, why is it? Like, just genuinely, have you ever sat down and wondered, how are these brands doing all these big numbers, and why am I still stuck where I am? Now, if you're making over $100,000 a month, I am telling you, you can literally scale to $1 million a month literally within this year. Within the next 6 to 12 months, you can scale to $1 million a month. And that is if you're doing over 100K a month already. You can actually do it if you apply what I'm going to tell you in this video. And this video is honestly going to tell you the one thing that separates all of these big brands from the people who literally just make money once and then they just go back down, or brands who just scale to a certain point, they get comfortable and then they don't scale from there, okay? It's going to separate the losers from the winners, and people who apply the stuff that I'm going to tell you in this video. It's only one thing. It's honestly easy to apply. It's very boring to apply, and it's going to be hard to apply, but if you can actually do it, you will scale to $1 million a month, and that is a promise if you actually do this properly. Now, before I go any further, my name's Ganor. I make these videos to make scaling to 8 figures easy for health and wellness e-commerce brands. And honestly, this is the keystone, the foundation. I would go as far as to say that if you don't actually do this, you just won't scale to 8 figures. And if you do scale to 8 figures without this, then you won't be able to maintain it and you would come crashing down, because this is an absolute keystone foundation. You can obviously tell that I'm very passionate about this, right? Read this. This was Amazon's letter to shareholders in 1997. What does it say? Obsess over customers. Let me just remind you real quick. This $181 billion in revenue in 2026 started in 1997. Obsess over customers. From the beginning, our focus has been offering our customers with compelling value. We brought them much more selection than was possible in any physical store. Our store would now occupy 6 football fields, and presented it in a useful, easy to search, easy to browse format in a store open 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. We maintained a dogged focus on improving the shopping experience, and in 1997 substantially enhanced our store. We now offer customers gift certificates, one-click shopping, and vastly more reviews, content, browsing options, and recommendation features. We have dramatically lowered prices, further increasing customer value. Word of mouth remains the most powerful customer acquisition tool we have, and we are grateful for the trust our customers have placed in us. Repeat purchases and word of mouth have combined to make Amazon.com the market leader in online book selling. Do you guys understand what I'm actually trying to tell you here? You have to obsess over your customers. Like, your customers have to be your main focus every single day for the time you actually run your brand. Every single day you have to do market research. Every single day you have to see, how can I make my customer's experience, my customer's life better? This is why Amazon is like such a big company. And it's honestly crazy how many people don't actually do this. Like, this is the stuff that literally compounds. And I mean, you can see this is a result of, like, this is literally the result, $181 billion, and this is the result of literally years and decades of obsessing over your customers. Groon's founder, how did he make his product? He didn't just think that, oh yeah, nice, a gummy will be kind of cool. No, he found a problem. He found a market, and then he made a solution for them. He is also customer focused, and iMate as well. They found a real problem and they actually marketed it really well, and they actually obsessed over their customers. If you literally go to their ads, their landing pages, always just speaks to one avatar, right? All of these big brands, and if you want to scale as well, you have to obsess over your customers, okay? And I'm not going to keep just repeating myself, so how can you actually obsess over your customers? Because it's very vague, right? You just say obsess over your customers, okay? Okay, Ganor, what do I do now? What you need to actually do is, the first thing is that every single day you need to do market research. You need to learn your customers better. If you literally cannot tell me what they have on Tuesday morning for breakfast, or what they're doing like Tuesday afternoon, or what they're doing Friday night, you don't know your customers well enough, and you need to understand your customers. This is what we call like an avatar. I'm sure a lot of you have heard this sort of terminology where it's like, yeah, you need to have an avatar in your ads. You need to target one avatar. It's exactly that. But obsessing over your customers is really just taking it a next level forward. Like, you obviously need to understand your avatar, right? And one avatar, by the way, can scale you to $1 million a month. But you need to understand them so well that all of your stimuli, your ads, your offer, your landing page, basically the stimulus you present in front of them, everything speaks to them. You need to, bro, you just need to obsess over your customers, right? And this is all through market research. Another way you can actually apply this is actually centering your new products that you launch, or actually even iterating on the products that you have and having them all around the customers, right? What you want to do is you want to understand your customers so well that you can literally position upsells perfectly as well. Like, this is the secret to absolutely everything. This is the secret to building a huge e-commerce brand. This is the secret to getting so many sales. You just understand your customers. Like, ask yourself this: if you had to sell yourself something, wouldn't it be so easy? Wouldn't it be so easy to just convince yourself to actually buy something? Now imagine if you understood your customers better than they understand themselves, right? It's all about obsessing over your customers. Make your customer experience better, understand what your customers want, and give it to them. In this case over here, Amazon's customers obviously wanted to get a lot more selection for books because people like reading books and they want to actually read a bunch of books. They wanted it easy to browse, and they want it open 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, and they want to have a really, really good shopping experience, right? They literally gave their customers exactly that. And I mean, why wouldn't they be successful, right? This is why some people literally only buy from Amazon. This is why some people only buy from Grooms. This is why some people only buy from AG1 or IM8. It's because they felt spoken to. They felt understood. They feel understood and spoken to from these brands, right? This is why they choose them. This is why they get attached to them, because they just feel like these brands get them. This brand is me. Have you ever heard people say that about your brand? Like, yeah, your brand just felt like me. If you haven't, then you need to actually step up your obsessing over your customers game, because everything has to be around the customers. You generate an idea for your ads, it has to be around the customers. How does this benefit the customer? It's not that I want to test this AI animated ad or something. How does this benefit the customer? How does the customer watch this and say, you know what, I want to buy your product? How can I engineer my landing page towards the customers, right? You need to actually obsess over your customers so much. And I promise you, I literally look me dead in the eye. I promise you that if you actually obsess over your customers, and you're doing like over 100K a month right now, you can scale to 1 mil a month so easily. I'm telling you, I literally know a guy who does $10 million a month with his store, and he still calls his customers every single day. He calls 10 of his customers every single day asking for their experience. Why can't you do that? He makes $10 million a month. Even he's not too busy to talk to his customers. Why can't you do that? And especially at Amazon, like I want to really explain to you guys how important this is. They take it to the extent, I don't recommend you do this, right? This is up to you guys, but Amazon literally takes it to the extent that if they want to have a team meeting, if they need to have a team meeting, the person calling the meeting has to actually write a 7-page press release targeted at customers, convincing them that this will actually improve their experience. Like, that's why they need to have the meeting, because it's going to improve your experience. A 7-page press release. 7 pages writing down, convincing them why this will improve customer experience. Otherwise, you're not going to have the meeting. That is the extent they actually take to this. And if all the big guys do it, then you need to do it as well. This is the boring shit. This is the boring shit that will actually scale you. Lots of people love to overcomplicate shit, like maybe this new AI ad creative, maybe this new landing page, maybe an advertorial will make me work. Nothing is going to work if you don't have the foundations. It literally looks like this. This is your understanding of the market, right? There we go. And then this is basically everything else in your business. These are all balls stacked on top of each other, right? This may be your ads. You've got maybe your landing page. If this collapses over here, right? Everything collapses. If your foundation isn't there, if your foundation is made out of sand, your house is going to fucking collapse. So honestly, an action item for you in this video is going to be literally every day, take out 30 minutes, right? Biggest entrepreneurs in the world do this. Like, literally just take out 30 minutes and actually do something to understand your customers better. and center everything around making your customer experience better, better products, better ads, better education, better marketing, better brand so they can flex about it to their friends, everything around your customers, because this also has the principle of reciprocity. Reciprocity is essentially where you do something for someone and now they feel like they should do something back for you, because that's just human nature. If in this video I've provided a lot of value for you and you go watch my other videos and you go watch more videos and you feel like this guy's providing a lot of value to me, you might end up like booking a call with me. I don't know, right? You might end up doing that, for example, because you just feel like, yeah, this guy's provided a lot of value. I want to give something back to him as well. That's just an example, right? That is the law of reciprocity. You should probably study it as well. But if you can make your customers feel understood, they will reciprocate and actually purchase from you a lot more, recommend your friends. And honestly, this is what I heard Paul Waddy say as well on one of his podcasts. He's absolutely amazing guy. He has helped so many people scale as well. And it's literally around the fact over here. Word of mouth remains the most powerful customer acquisition tool that we have. This only happens when you're obsessing over your customers. And this is why the fastest growing brands sometimes have the lowest marketing budgets, because they put it all into their product development. They put it all into their research. They actually put it all into not just their ads. They just obsess over their customers because their customers feel understood. And I just keep repeating myself here, honestly. But listen, if you are a health and wellness e-commerce brand watching this and you're doing over 6 figures a month and you want to scale to $1 million a month, you should probably click the first link in the description. Only click it if you actually feel like you can't get there yourself, like you're actually struggling and you don't know why you can't get there. It's just a quick video explaining how we could actually help you. It's not some training, not some course or webinar or anything like that. It's just a video explaining if we can actually help you. And yeah, I mean, you don't have to click it, right? Well, I make these videos for free. You don't actually have to click a link just to, you know, like pay back me in some way. But anyway, I guess this video has been helpful for you. I would hope this has actually been helpful. If it has, click the like button. If you have any comments or suggestions, just comment them down below. I get back to everything. If you have any questions, comment them down below as well. And yeah, I mean, chances are we're never going to see each other again. So, I mean, if you want to watch any of my future videos, I don't always rant like this. I have a lot of other videos as well, right? You should probably go check them out. And yeah, I mean, you can subscribe to the channel if you want to, I guess, not lose my channel, because we're not going to see each other ever again. If you do want to watch more of my videos, then click that subscribe button and I will be on your homepage, you know, waving at you. Anyway, I'll chat to you all very soon.